Hi guys! Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I know I've been kind of MIA lately. Quick side note, how much do you love this coat? Isn't it fabulous, darling? I got it, because it totally looks like Rorschach's coat. I actually just got it. You can still, the tag is still on it. And I just love it so much. It totally looks like Rorschach's outfit. And it's fabulous. I just need a fedora. I'm good to go. That's totally not what this video is about anyway. As you can see from the title, this is the new series that I'm going to be doing of Silent Hill 3 Monsters. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, giving me all your feedback. I took everything you said into consideration. So I really want to kind of continue this series, sort of like the other series, and just give you as much information as I could find, as many theories that fans have come up with, and just kind of compile all this information so it's just one big easy reference to help you not only fight the monsters, but learn what they're about, and just have fun with it. So I really had fun making this, and I hope you guys love it. So here we go. This is the first part. Closer. This monster is very important for a number of reasons. It's the first one Heather encounters in the game, and it sets the stage for what the rest of the monsters will be like. When Heather walks into the abandoned clothing store in the mall, she finds a gun on the floor. As she picks it up, she hears a noise and looks up to see a closer violently eating a corpse's face. More on that later. It sees her and slowly rises, its hideous, lip-dominated face twirling and inching closer as the creature approaches. Its head convulses violently as it walks toward Heather, and she fires away at it. As the bullets continue to strike the monster, getting closer and closer, it seems as if Heather is surely done for. But just as the clip is empty of bullets, the creature falls down, writhing on the floor a little, before its body goes still. For those of you who are familiar with Silent Hill 2, closers will look a lot like another monster known as a mandarin. Those creatures were always underground and were less of a threat. The closer, clearly a cousin of the mandarin, walks above ground. It's named Closer for its large body, which obstructs routes and passages. Although this is as in-depth as the official Silent Hill profile will get, many people, including myself, see the Closer as a clear manifestation of Heather's memories as Alessa, who was in constant pain, unable to escape from her tormentors. The Closer, being able to physically prevent movement to areas Heather may desire to go without engaging in a fight, is a clear link to this fear of entrapment. As the game progresses, the closers get harder and harder to defeat. Eventually, some have black markings that move over their bodies. This may be due to the growth of God inside Heather. It is getting stronger, having been constantly fueled by Heather's rage throughout the game. Although this is the first monster of the game, it's not the first monster you get to interact with freely, so when you do finally meet closer monsters, it's important to be prepared. These beasts have 3 attacks. The quick attack is a stab with its large harpoon-like appendage, which thrusts out from one of their meaty arms. You'll need to keep your guard up for this one because it does happen quickly, but once you learn the telltale sign of them drawing their arm back right before they strike, you should be able to better avoid such an attack. The slower attack is when they swing their arms and knock Heather down. This one gives a lot more of a warning because they sort of need to get momentum before the attack can hit. As you progress in the game, they are able to spin wildly with their arms out, again, knocking Heather to the ground. No matter the attack style, always keep your distance from the closers. They can cause a lot of damage and take a good few hits before dying. If possible, just run past them altogether. But if that's not an option, use the handgun. Closers are found in the shopping mall, subway, office building, and the church. And now about the corpse the first closer was munching on. If you are able to hack into the game and remove the blood and gore, you see that the corpse is none other than Angela from Silent Hill 2. Some people have developed theories on how she got here, or if she was killed by a closer, etc. But I side with those who think it's just an Easter egg the developers put into the game. I've got my reasons for this, but of course you must draw your own conclusions. Numb Bodies. These 2-legged, featureless monsters are the first things you actually get to fight, and you can hear them coming a mile away. The smaller versions make sort of a childlike moaning cry, but the large ones roar a bit. Their flesh is gray, with the appearance of being in the process of rotting. They've only got one attack, which is essentially a headbutt. The big ones are obviously stronger, but as long as you know their weakness, you'll be alright. If you've got ammo to spare, shooting them with the gun while backing away is a good tactic. But if you enter into melee, hitting them will more often than not disrupt their attack. Be careful though, numb bodies attack in groups, so don't let them corner you. Run right by them if you have the opportunity. These monsters were given the name Numb Bodies due to their slow, clumsy movements as well as their pale, frozen flesh. They are a mark of things to come. They appear just after Heather gets her first taste of God's wrath in the shopping mall, indicating the troubles are only beginning. Later, they are bigger, indicating the time of the birth is getting closer. They are found in the mall, the subway cars, the sewers, and the office building. Is this a dream? It's gotta be. Not even a kid could believe in this. But when am I gonna wake up? In darker lighting with this coat, I kind of look creepy. I'm watching